Magandang araw po at magandang gabi sa mga nakakapanood sa gabi at sa lahat po ng nabot ng video nito. Welcome po dito sa AMB o Avoy Mix Videos. Ngayon po, mayroon po tayong video at ito ay kay The Most ulit. Ito po, sa video nang ito, ipapakita po yung i-acquire nating bagong mga destroyer. Actually, hindi talaga bago. At hindi rin naman lumang-luma. Pero ito po ay destroyer mula sa Japan. Hindi lang po 3, kung hindi 6 po ang gustong bilhin ng Pilipinas. At para makita po natin yung detalye, panoorin po at bigyan po natin ng reaction itong video ni The Most. Play na po natin.
The possibility of Japan transferring its Abukuma-class destroyer escorts to the Philippine Navy is no longer just speculation. Over the past several months, discussions surrounding these warships have become increasingly serious, and according to multiple defense sources, the chances of the Philippines receiving these vessels are now becoming more apparent than ever before. And perhaps one of the biggest revelations emerging from these developments is this.
So nagsisiguro dun alis marapit na sa 100% na dati ay parang drawing pa lang. Yung possibility na yon ay umakyat ng umakyat. Sige, tuloy natin video.
The Philippine Navy is reportedly interested in acquiring all 6 ships of the Abukuma class if Japan is willing to transfer them. This is an extremely important detail because some observers mistakenly assume that the Philippines is only asking for 3 ships. But that is not actually the case. The reality is that the Philippine Navy would gladly welcome all 6 vessels into service if the opportunity becomes available.
Ang mga barko pong iyon, yung 6 na barkong iyon ay, so ito po yun, Abukuma, Jinsu, Oyodo, Sindai, at saka Chikuma at Tone. Yan po yung mga barko na i-acquire ng Pilipinas, mga destroyer po lahat yan.
If the opportunity becomes available. However, the Navy also understands the realities of defense diplomacy and military asset transfers. If Japan cannot provide all 6 ships for whatever reason, then the Philippines is reportedly requesting a minimum of 3 vessels to ensure the class becomes operationally relevant within Philippine service. And that distinction matters enormously. A minimum of 3 ships would allow the Philippine Navy to establish an effective operational squadron with shared logistics, common maintenance procedures, and unified training requirements. In military planning, commonality is critical. Operating only 1 or 2 ships from a unique class often creates logistical nightmares, higher maintenance costs, and difficulties in sustaining long-term readiness. The Philippine Navy does not want the Abukuma class to become what defense planners call orphan ships, isolated platforms with no supporting fleet structure. But with 3 or more ships, the situation changes dramatically. 3 ships would allow the Philippine Navy to rotate vessels between deployment, maintenance, and training cycles.
Sana naman pagka binili to ay kasama na yung armaments, Huwag naman sanang tanggalin. Tsaka yung radar, sana isang buo na. Kasi kita niyo yung mga nakalagay dito sa destroyer ng Japanese, talagang heavy armed to, Kaya nga destroyer. So yun lang sana.
It would create enough operational depth for the ships to remain strategically useful in both peacetime patrols and crisis response operations. And if all 6 ships are transferred, that would represent one of the most significant naval capability boosts in Philippine naval history. Originally built for the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force during the late Cold War period, the Abukuma-class destroyer escorts were designed primarily for anti-submarine warfare, convoy protection, and maritime security operations. Despite their age, these ships remain highly respected because of their balanced capabilities and Japan's exceptional maintenance standards. Unlike some aging naval vessels from other countries that deteriorate rapidly, Japanese warships are typically maintained to extremely high operational standards. This is one reason why defense analysts continue to view these vessels as valuable assets even after decades of service. And according to information reportedly received by Max Defense Philippines from naval sources,
Ang ganda, no? Maganda siya, no? Well-maintained siya. Talagang destroyer siyang makikita. At talagang heavy arm, no? At dito, ang ina-acquire ng Pilipinas, ang gustong bilhin, 6 po, no? Pero ang Japan nag-iisip kung ibibigay niya ba yung 6 o 3 lamang. No, nasa Japan yung desisyon kung sana ibigay niya 6. Kasi ito po, sinasabi ko nga, hindi bago, pero hindi naman luman-luma at well-maintained. Ito po ay destroyer at talagang pakikinabangan po ng mga Pilipino ito bilang depensa sa ating bansa.
from naval sources, there is now a very high chance that all 6 Abukuma-class ships could eventually be transferred to the Philippine Navy. Even more importantly, these ships are reportedly still in good working condition and may only require minor repairs before entering Philippine service. That detail alone could significantly reduce the timeline for operational deployment. Instead of waiting many years for newly constructed warships, the Philippine Navy could rapidly field multiple capable surface combatants within a much shorter time frame. For a country facing increasing maritime security challenges in the West Philippine Sea, speed matters a lot.
So tama, no? Kung maghihintay pa tayo ng matagal para doon sa mga ipapagawang bago, ito nang well-maintained, 6 ka agad, no? 6 ka agad. So, ang sigurado, 3. Pero ang binibili natin, 6 ka agad. Yung i-acquire natin, ano? At pangalawa, wala pa tayong destroyer. Ito, destroyer po ito. No? At alam ko, kayang-kaya pang i-upgrade to. Kayang-kayang i-upgrade to dahil well-maintained ito.
The Philippines continues to confront growing strategic pressure across its maritime domain. Territorial disputes, gray zone operations, and increasing naval activity in contested waters have forced the armed forces of the Philippines to accelerate modernization efforts faster than originally planned. And while brand new frigates and corvettes remain essential for the long-term modernization program, second-hand but highly capable Allied vessels can provide immediate operational reinforcement. This is exactly where the Abukuma class could become transformative. The Abukuma-class vessels possess anti-submarine warfare systems, anti-ship missile capabilities, naval guns, and close-in defense systems that would significantly improve the Philippine Navy's ability to patrol and defend maritime territories. Equally important is the experience Philippine sailors would gain operating larger and more advanced Japanese-designed combat systems. This transfer would not simply be about acquiring ships. It would also be about acquiring knowledge, operational experience, and deeper interoperability with one of Asia's most advanced naval powers. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on Philippine defense and modernization. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
So, yun po, no? Sa akin, okay na okay to, no? Kasi, functional siya, well-maintained nga, sinasabi ko pa kanina pa ulit-ulit. Tsaka ang ganda, no? Yung mga nakakabit sa kanyang weapon, wag lang sanang tanggalin. Advanced weapon po yung kagaya ng phalanx na yun. Maganda po yung pangdepensa para sa isang barko, no? At kung magbumato ng bala yan, napakarami talaga. Yung anti-submarine niya, nandyan na. No? Yung anti-ship missile, nakakasana. So, sa akin, okay po to. Napakaganda po to. Lalo na kung makukuha natin yung 6. Mapapabilis yung time, no? Yung oras ng kaysa nga magpapagawa pa, nandyan na. So, yun nga lang, pag-iisipan pa ng Japan kung ibibigay niyo yung 6. Sana ibigay. At sana mag-materialize to as soon as possible. At 6 na destroyer po yan. Hindi lang yung Abukuma, sinabi natin kanina, meron pang iba. Iba-iba kasi yung pangalan ng mga barko na yan. So, yun po, ipanalangin natin na mabili nga at mapasa Pilipinas itong mga destroyer na ito. So, yun po, no? At napakaganda po nung binalita itong sa atin ni The Most na pag-asa, no? Parang pag-asa po ito na binibigay ng balita ni The Most. na sana po ay hindi talaga fake news. No? Alam ko naman ito si The Most ay very reliable yung mga video na ito na ang kinukuha nitong info ay mga totoo po at hindi fake news. So hanggang dito na lang po tayo at maraming salamat po. Antay-antay lang po tayo sa mga video na ilalabas natin at nagpapasalamat po ako sa mga viewers ko na nananatiling nandyan. Maraming salamat po. Ito po ang Avoy Mix Videos.